Am I emotionally stable enough for this? Is there I think this smells gonna be so good. Ah! How do I go back? How do I go back? That was so hot. Oh my god. I don't got a good feeling about this. This will be my last dying book rec. Okay, so it looks like it's about to rain out. I'm thinking this is perfect reading weather. So I posted a poll on Instagram this morning asking what book everyone thinks I should read first. The two options were Happy Place by Emily Henry and Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. I genuinely think Happy Place is gonna win because I haven't seen anyone read Meet Me at the Lake yet. Wait, I just opened Instagram and Taylor Nation posted. It's a link to a website for tour. I want to check this out. I'm not sure if this is anything important. I'm a little nervous. Not everyone in the comments thinking it's a Speak Now announcement. Oh my god, that is so cute. There's a little countdown to your show. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna put in my show. I am going to Saturday, April 15th in Tampa. That's so close. There's 33 days left. 33 days. I just ordered my outfit yesterday or the day before. I think it was the day before. I'm getting heart palpitations. My first concert ever was actually in April of last year. It was Ricky Montgomery and I went with my best friend. It was in Orlando at this very intimate venue. So there was maybe 200 people there, if that. But this is gonna be insane. That's so cute. And then they have a little section where you can plan your visit. It just started raining. I don't think it's rained in weeks. Anyway, I am not a good multitasker. Yes, Happy Place is winning 88% to 12%, so I am just going to take everyone's word for it and start with Happy Place. Okay, so I just got changed. I don't know if you can actually see. I'm not sure if it's too soon to turn on ambient lighting. It's never too soon. It is currently 5:45. I think I'm gonna eat dinner and then come in and start Happy Place. Okay, I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to share, but it looks like this is going to be told in alternating timelines, and we all know how much I love my alternating timelines. It looks like the past POV is going to be called Happy Place, and the current POV is going to be called Real Life. Oh my god, I'm in love with this already. There are... Oh! Actually? What? Okay, so it looks like... Oh no. I accidentally skipped like 30 chapters forward. I don't want to spoil anything for myself. Ah! How do I go back? How do I go back? This is so nerve-wracking. No pressure. We have Happy Place, Real Life, then Not Quite Real Life, but that's only one chapter. Unhappy Place, Dark Place. What? Dark Place? Girl. Am I emotionally stable enough for this? Okay, so chapter 1, Happy Place. We're in Knott's Harbor, Maine. I don't think I can share anything else with you. But these are the crumbs you've been given. In a cottage? Okay, so we were just introduced to her friend group. So now I'm questioning, is this being turned into a series? Is Emily Henry currently writing the next book in whatever series this would start? It could be a long shot, but isn't she also a Swiftie? So it all adds up. Look, I'm putting this on the internet, so you all are witnesses. I also need to put headphones on because I cannot read without background noise. I never used to be that way. I just can't read when other things are going on in the house. And there are currently lots of things going on. was just the norm. She said, we were loud. I'd never been loud before. The Matilda in us both is just crying. Chapter 1, and I'm already getting such strong Matilda vibes. I love female friendships. So her friend picked her up from the airport and she's stalling on going inside. So Harriet is like, why aren't you going inside? She doesn't say anything. I am going to tell you right now, she's gonna walk in those doors and her ex-love interest is gonna be there. Do they know? Are they broken up? Do they know? Forced proximity. Once again, I'm not sure how much I can say, so I'm not going to confirm nor deny, but this is gonna get interesting. Is there smut in this? I think the smut's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. They've been apart all this time. Gotta make up for lost time. He's your what? What's the story there? Is he still your significant other? Okay, that answers that. Oh, so he's putting on this facade. Don't hello honey me. How did he end your relationship? Say that again. Her friends are so clueless. They kissed. I think I know what's gonna happen next, but I can't say it because it'll spoil it. Oh goodness. Oh my god, the banter in this is so good. It's literally amazing. I'm losing my mind. I'm at the part where Wynn and Harriet meet for the first time. That's all I can say. Oh my god, you don't understand. It's so good. I love Wynn. I also love Harriet. I love them together. I love them together then. Not sure if I love them together now. Okay, that ruined me. I'm not sure how I'm expected to go back to real life when the last Happy Place chapter, chapter 4, was that good. Now I know what I'm missing. Girl, I'm getting a little nervous. The sentence simply told her no is making me think the cheating trope is in this, and I hate the cheating trope. I'm so nervous. Oh my god though, the angst. My stomach is in knots. I literally cannot take this. I need to digest it all at once. I need to inject it in my bloodstream. I definitely resonate with Harriet because she's talking about how when she was younger, her parents struggled with money, but there wasn't a lot she could do to help, so she would just clean all the time. And I do that. I still do that. Felt that in my soul. She says that immediately what you're doing is making a difference and you can tell. So valid. Then she's like, whenever she gets anxious, it relaxes her. Me too, girl. I think this is gonna end up being my favorite Emily Henry book. I'm about 20% of the way through and I'm not sure how to explain it, but the characters are just so real. It's so gut-wrenching. I'm not sure where this is going, but I absolutely love it. And I wasn't sure because a lot of people were saying this was their least favorite Emily Henry book, but I think it's my favorite. I think it's got a lot to do with the tropes that are involved. I've always been a second chance romance girly, but you either love it or hate it. I live for the drama. I live for the angst. This is such an angsty book. Oh my god, the end of chapter 7. The end of chapter 7. That's gonna be the line that people talk about. Mark my words. That conversation between them is what you all are gonna talk about. It's what I'm gonna be talking about. I'm gonna be thinking about that for the next 3 to 5 business months. Oh my god. When is it my turn? When is it my turn? I think she just subtly pointed at the pandemic, and I say that not to deter you from reading this, but because I appreciate it so much. I absolutely despise seeing authors use any reference of the pandemic, but in this novel, Harriet mentions that her high school extracurriculars and AP summer work abruptly ended. Those are the 2 words she uses. Abruptly ended. No more elaboration. Thank you, Jesus. Emily Henry, you are doing the Lord's work. I hope both sides of your pillow are cold at night. I hope you never get sick ever again. I hope every time you get to a light, it's green. I hope you always get the first open parking spot. You are my favorite person in the entire world. I think this is a nod at Beach Read. So they're all in this bookstore. And one of the books that one of the friends picked up says it's by this married couple that usually publishes separately. The married couple, I'm assuming, is January and Gus. Oh my god, I love that. This is so cozy. Kimmy's also talking about how she went to college with them in Michigan. They've got to be talking about January and Gus. It's one of the books she wrote when they weren't together yet. And so Kimmy's talking about how all of her books are really horny. And she goes, is this one horny? And Parth goes, the Wall Street Journal review didn't touch on the horniness. Boy, is he in for a treat. I love this. No. Because if this man's out here buying books for another girl, I'm going to take back all the good things I wish Miss Henry. I don't got a good feeling about this. I'm so nervous. Oh my goodness. I'm experiencing heart palpitations. I'm just a teenager. Oh my god. I can't wait to see if any of these predictions are correct. I can't wait for you to see if any of these predictions are correct. I think I'm gonna finish this book tonight. I don't think I'll be able to sleep without knowing what's gonna happen. Is this a spoiler? I don't think this is a spoiler. Okay, I'm not alone. Harriet also thinks he's dating someone. Everything's been amplified. I'm in so much distress right now. I'm giving myself a headache. Okay, so I can't tell you what just happened, but essentially we're talking about why they don't want to be in this room together. Harriet's talking about how Wynn is claustrophobic, but why he's claustrophobic was just a jump scare. I was not expecting that. Is he okay? There's gonna be a lot of trauma from that. Oh my god. There are accusations being thrown around. I'm at the 33% mark and the entire narrative in my mind just shifted. I can't even elaborate. But I was not expecting her to just... Wow. Oh my goodness. This is getting intense. I'm also still in the same spot. I've been sitting here for like 2 hours. I've yet to move. It's so comfy. All I'm gonna say is I hate coffee table books now. There better be a good explanation. So they're talking about where they thought they would be at this point in life, and Cleo says it could still happen, life's long. That makes me feel so much better about myself. Because it's true. Life's short, but it's also long. Okay, it's currently 10:15. I'm still in the same spot, so I apologize if this is anticlimactic. But I'm at the 50% mark and everything is starting to come together. My worries, although I believe they were valid, were proved wrong. So, yes! Anyway, back to reading. My head is throbbing, but I just want to keep reading. I also might move to my bed in a second because I don't want to say I'm uncomfortable, but given my history of chronic migraines, It might not be the best. I think it's just because of where my neck is sitting. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm just worried I might fall asleep. Not because I'm tired. I am tired. More emotionally than physically. I say that because this book is emotionally exhausting in the best way possible. So I may have lied unintentionally. I'm going to grab a snack because I'm a little hungry. This book is awakening so many experiences for me. You can come with me too. Oh, I almost just tripped. That was not as effective as I was hoping it was gonna be. Okay, I've decided I'm gonna be a little rambunctious and bring my brownie in a cup in my room and read. I definitely prefer the vibes in my room than anywhere else in my house. So I'm not gonna get ready for bed just yet, but we're getting there. I definitely still think I'm going to try and read this entire book tonight. I want to, it's just whether or not my body and I are on the same page. I'm also debating if I want to turn another light on. The only reason I'm hesitating is because it's already a little warm in here, but I'm about 50% of the way through. It's almost 10:40. I never stay up this late. I'm so used to waking up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning for work. It's taken my body a long time to adjust to a new schedule. So I'm surprised my eyes are even open. When I tell you I was going to bed at 7 o'clock at night, I'm so serious. I loved it though. When I tell you I'm hyper fixating on this book, like my life depends on it, I'm going to be making it my entire personality for the unforeseeable future. Okay, so I've got my snack. I would show you, but it doesn't look that appetizing, but it tastes amazing. Okay, let's just take a moment and collect our thoughts. So currently I cannot stop thinking about Wynne and Harriet's relationship because I can't imagine being that in love with someone and then losing it. I am a hopeless romantic, and I think that would ruin the possibility of any relationship ever again. I just can't imagine being that willing to give somebody a second chance. Yeah, this is definitely, I think this is definitely over. I think I may have, I don't know if it's overcooked or over damp. I'm gonna use that word because I hate the word moist. I was making it out to be so much worse. It tastes amazing as always. I genuinely think this book is doing emotional damage to me though. So my doctor is making me track my blood pressure. And it always amazes me because today it was the highest it had ever been. Especially once I started reading this book. I think it's starting to affect me physically. Maybe I need a new hobby. Never. I'm still not sure what the coffee table book was about. It seems a little suspicious, but the way it was written makes it seem like we're making it out to be a lot worse than it actually is going to be. Oh my god! Forget all of my other book recommendations in my last video. I will recommend this book till the day I die. Mark my words. I want my grade to say something about read Happy Place by Emily Henry. That'll be my last dying book rec. Actually, I love the Addicted and Callaway Sisters series too much to be able to say that. I think my dying wish would be for everyone to read that series, but especially Long Way Down. And plot twist, Long Way Down is, if you don't count the epilogue novel, the last book in the series, so you'd need to read the entire series anyway. I was top of my class for a reason. Aren't the vibes great though? I pride myself on my hosting abilities, so let me introduce you to Taylor and Daisy. Daisy is our newest addition to the vinyl shelves. She replaced Ricky. By that I mean Ricky Montgomery. It was the end of an era, but the start of an age. The reason I'm so adamant about reading this entire book tonight is because I already know that I'm not going to be able to sleep because we're getting closer to the Eras tour, and I don't go until April 15th. I'm going to the last Tampa show, and the last time I was supposed to go to Tampa was my senior year of high school. No. It was my junior year of high school. I was supposed to go to Tampa, but then COVID. So I'm a little nervous. I think I'm gonna hold my breath until I'm actually in the stadium. It's too good to be true. I got floor seats. I was actually filming an unboxing for my book talk when I got the email that I got floor seats. And let me tell you, I was floored. Now, I need to tell you a story. So I went to the grocery store this morning with my mom and we got flowers for my room, and I saw a Harry Styles magazine in the next aisle over. But by the time we got in line, somebody else already got in behind us. So I didn't want to leave the line and then come back. And my mom was like, no, go get it. And so, like the little obsessive teenage girl I am, I went skedaddling over to the next aisle to grab this People magazine. And I come back and my mom asked the woman to ring it up, and the guy behind me goes, Harry Styles, really? Yeah. What am I supposed to say to that? My mom goes, oh, she's so into Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, that's her thing. I'm wearing my Taylor Swift rep tour shirt, by the way. So I'm nervous that this man is gonna come for either one of them, but especially Taylor. Okay, I was gonna throw hands for Taylor. So I pick up that he has an English accent, and he goes, we don't even like him back home. Who's we? The population party of one, you? Okay. What am I supposed to say to that? I'm just a teenage girl doing what teenage girls do, so please leave me alone. I wasn't sure if I should take it seriously or not. It didn't actually bother me because Taylor Swift, Harry Styles, and books make me the most happy. So if that's what keeps me alive and breathing, so be it. At least I'm alive and breathing. Okay, this is the magazine I was telling you about. So imagine I just lay this down at the register and this man has the audacity to look over and just judge me. Look at this face. This is the face of a man that deserves to be universally loved. I just can't stop thinking about how Emily Henry and I would be such good friends. That is my new 2023 resolution. Our humor is so identical. We're like two peas in a pod. What would happen if you just call Taylor up? I should just slide into her DMs. Maybe I should be giving her these reading updates. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's keep it real. No, because now we're getting a little too content that we're not together. Can we build up the angst, please? What's going on? Where's that I can't live without you love? I'm dying over here. I feel like I need to write Emily Henry a thank you note for this book. It genuinely is just resonating with me at this point in my life. I'm at a loss for words. It genuinely is that good. I'm gonna think about it for so long. The last book I read was The Secret Ex-Boyfriend by Krista and Becca Ritchie. It was the second book in the Circus's Family series, and I am mourning that title change. And Feeney will be missed. But essentially, I haven't been able to read anything since. It's been like 3 or 4 days. It was a 5-star read. That title doesn't sound like it would be a 5-star read, but it was. So I was a little nervous because I went into this with high expectations. I was like, nothing will compare to the book I just read. Emily Henry never disappoints. She's always serving. Okay, it's currently 11:30. I'm at the 56% mark, and I'm on chapter 20, Not Quite Real Life, and things are moving. It's moving. Things are starting to happen. I think I was being a little ambitious with wanting to read the entire book tonight because it says I have 2 hours, 21 minutes left. That would put me roughly 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm not sure. I don't want to ruin my sleep schedule. It's very precious to me. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for you to read this. They're smut. They're smut. They're smut. Part of me knew there was going to be, but a little part of me was worried. Tell me to kiss you, Harriet. Oh my goodness. You all are going to go wild over that line. I just know it. It's giving the equivalent of Why Do You Think January? Just saying. That's so sad. Don't tell me you're about to stop. Got me all worked up, and for what? Please be so for real right now. Be so serious. I'm so frustrated. What chapter am I on? I need to give you a reference. 21. I will never emotionally recover from chapter 21. I'm actually gonna bawl my eyes out. I cannot do this. They are so perfect together and life is just so cruel. Okay, it's currently past midnight. We've gotten to chapter 26, Dark Place. I've got 1 hour and 45 minutes left in the book, and I'm at 67%. There's something Wynne needs to tell Harriet, but she's not supposed to know that there's something he wants to tell her. I'm not sure what to expect. I want to say it's that he still loves her. I don't think that's a spoiler. My head hurts so bad, but I can't stop reading. It's so good. It's addicting. It's been so long. Actually, that's not true, because I did this with The Secret Ex-Boyfriend, but outside of that book, it's been so long since I've been able to just sit down and read a book in one sitting. I don't want this book to be over, but my camera is about to die. I think I might read this chapter and then call it quits for the night. Go to bed and hopefully wake up feeling a little better. Okay, so 1 chapter turned into 2, but the "please don't do this" line always gets me. I don't think emotionally I'm in a place where I can process this in a healthy manner. I'm speechless. My heart aches. I feel like this is taking years off of my lifespan. Okay, I think I'm actually going to bed because my camera is genuinely going to die. So, good night, part 2. I am at the 68% mark. 1 hour and 40 minutes left. No words. It's such a pivotal moment. It's so angsty. All I'm gonna say is she doesn't want to be his friend. You'll get it. You will get it in April. I promise you. He also doesn't want to be her friend. I can't do this any longer. Hey, yo! I can explain it to you, or not the ultimatum. That was so hot. Oh my god. I need Wynne in my life. This man is just doing it for me. I didn't think I was gonna like him. I'm gonna be completely transparent. The beginning of the book gave weird vibes. Weird isn't exactly the word I would use. I was just as distraught as Harriet was. I was channeling my inner Olivia Rodrigo brokenheartedness. Every time I think I'm done, I keep coming back for more. I don't have a mile in me, Harriet. That's all I'm gonna tell you. But good lord, is this gonna be worth it? It better actually go somewhere this time. I don't want another fade to black. It wasn't exactly fade to black, actually. It was just they started and never finished. They never even started. Okay, I just woke up. My head still hurts. I got my coffee from yesterday that I never finished. I'm 72% of the way done. I think we're about to learn why Wynne and Harriet broke up. So I'll keep you updated. I'm on chapter 29 and this is already going to be the chapter that everyone talks about. I'm saying it now. We're at the climax of the book. It's breaking my heart. I'm gonna go make a Spotify playlist, I think, because I just need to put all of these songs in a playlist before I forget. It's so my tears ricochet. I'm not sure how else to explain it. This is happening. I pride myself on my playlist titles, but I can't think of anything special for this book just yet. So I'm just gonna title it Happy Place. Actually, Wynne and Harriet. That's what I'm gonna name it. Okay, what are we gonna add? My Tears Ricochet, definitely. This Is Me Trying, definitely. Oh, look, it already popped up in the suggestions. Right where you left me, definitely. Happiness, Gold Rush? Taylor needs a Nobel Peace Prize for carrying all of my playlists. I'm also gonna add Good For You because she talks a lot about anger in this book. Definitely You Are In Love. Friends to Lovers. I need to add some 5 Seconds of Summer to this playlist. There are some songs that I think universally go on any of my book playlists. Always Been You by Shawn Mendes is one of those. It'll Be Okay by Shawn Mendes as well. Okay, we've got 11 songs thus far. Also gonna add Cardigan, Just For You, Wynne. It's also giving a little comeback B here from Red Taylor's version. Break My Heart Again by Phineas. That's definitely one that has to go on here. I'm gonna add The Great War just to manifest a happy ending. It's Emily Henry, there's gotta be a happy ending. I just hope this happy ending isn't them going their own separate ways and being okay with it. I doubt it will be. They're gonna end up together. I'm manifesting it. Maybe Enough For You by Olivia Rodrigo. But I don't know, it makes it seem like it's a one-sided love. It's not. Now I need to add a title cover. We're going to Pinterest. Does Emily Henry have a Pinterest? I'm not finding any pictures that encapsulate exactly what I'm feeling. I can't believe I'm actually reading this book early. I might just pick one for now and then look more in depth later. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this. What about this one? I did link all my socials down below, so if you want to go look at this board, hopefully I've made more progress in it by the time I post this video. The playlist is titled Win and Harriet, so maybe I should have just chosen the two people one. Anyway, this is the playlist. We've got, I'm not sure how many songs, but it is an hour and 1 minute to be exact. Begin Again by Taylor Swift. Matilda. Oh, definitely. This is definitely a Labyrinth book. I'm Falling in Love Again. Genius. You are a genius, Kaylee. No, Taylor Swift, you are a genius. Exile. I'm gonna add it. I'm not sure if I can actually say it, but from Harriet's perspective, I think this is a Mr. Perfectly Fine book. Emily is such a Swiftie and I'm living for it. She's used the word Machiavellian and all I can think about is Midnights. Okay, I'm at 94%. I've got 18 minutes left. I was a little worried. I didn't think it was gonna play out the way it's going to, but I think I know who bought the house. I can't even share my predictions because it'll spoil the book, but I'll let you know if I'm right. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I just finished Happy Place and I read the acknowledgements because it's become one of my favorite things to do after reading a book. There's something about authors' appreciation for readers that gets me every time. Krista and Becca Ritchie do it all the time in their acknowledgements, but it never gets old. Oh my god. This was the perfect second chance romance. I do wish we got an epilogue. We didn't get an epilogue this time, but I also don't think it necessarily needed one. I feel so empty now. Like no other book will ever compare to this. Oh my god, why am I crying? Without a doubt, I would say this is my favorite Emily Henry book. Beach Read is probably my next favorite. Oh my god. It just was one of those books that I needed at this point in my life. I'm not gonna cry. It just resonated. She talked a lot about mental health in this book, and I always try to be transparent. I've been struggling so much with it lately. But oh my god. I crave friendships like this. Also, I was going to tell you whether my prediction was correct or not. It wasn't answered, so my prediction technically wasn't correct. Well, part of it was. I'm not even upset about it. I think it would have been cliche if my prediction played out the way I wanted it to. I just can't think of any reason I don't love this book. I'm gonna post my review on Goodreads later today. It's currently 1:15, but I need time to digest and get my thoughts in order, because whenever I read a book that I love this much, I always just end up incoherent. I can't put my thoughts into words. It's just a lot to digest and take in at this point. I don't think Emily Henry is going to make this into a series, and I'm not even upset about it. I think getting to see Harriet and Wynn's friend group through their eyes, well, Harriet's eyes, because it isn't a dual POV, I think it was more than enough. It was definitely a 5-star read, I would say. Is that because I want a reader hide? I don't think so. Truthfully, I think this is one of the only instances where I think it's going to stay a 5-star read. A lot of people got an arc for this book. Currently there's almost 2,000 ratings and then 1,245 reviews. That being said, it's currently sitting at almost a 4.5 star rating. It's 4.48. It's such a good found family book. So if you love second chance romance, found family, I mean, if you're a Matilda girly, you are probably also going to cry like I did. And that concludes our Happy Place reading vlog. Thank you so much for reading with me. I've linked all my socials down below. You can see what I'm currently reading over on Goodreads. I also post daily on my book talk. If you want to read with me, I've got a book club over on Fable called Lessons in Love, and you should totally join. Our monthly pick is actually Beach Read by Emily Henry. If you've also read Happy Place, or you've got any other book recommendations for me, my Bookstagram DMs are always open. I love you all, and as always, happy reading.